So I don't really have light thinking infinite intelligence. So it's 12 to 2 right now. And yeah. Oh, I'm feeling like a lot because of my workout. I work out so intensely that I don't really have that enough time to increase. Like I'm increasing consistently. And yeah, it takes a lot. I try to sleep when I can. But most nights I just feel like working out more. And when you can do that indoors without going out, it's something that's no resistant. It's easier to work out. I'm grateful to Infinite Intelligence for free will. Free will is love in the sense that love would never force. But people think there's no free will, and I don't really understand why they can't see it the way I see it. But when I think back about that person that was being my obsession and how calling her every time on my free will, right, was because I was happy anytime I called her. Like I would be so excited and so smiling. Like then as a teenager, it didn't matter what I was going through. Anytime I called her, I would be just so happy just hearing her voice. And this was never mutual with her. It was not something of value. She didn't see the whole point of my calls. Like, she didn't even see that there was something special about me calling her, right? And this is someone I spent years calling. And the only thing she could pick out of my laughing when I'm calling her, happy when I'm calling her, is me mocking her. So I could see that she didn't have boundaries. That is why it appeared that way because I thought I had a free will, right? I thought I had free will. But apparently, it was a thought. I thought he thought he thought. And we are all thinking, right? So that statement of her thinking and mocking her showed me that she didn't have boundaries. So it's not that she didn't have boundaries to who gets close to her. Like she didn't have boundaries to who she would prefer to listen to. And I think that is a line that most people don't draw. Her free will, right? What feels good to her wasn't listening to my voice, even though my free will was listening to her voice. That even right now, if she ever used any number to call me anywhere in the world, there's no way I wouldn't know it is her voice. It's not like I'm obsessed about thinking about her anymore, but there's this habit of her voice stored in my database that I cannot remove. It was long years of consistent conversation, right? And this was me giving myself stupidly, not caring to understand. So when I say some people can be stupid or some people are stupid, it's not like I'm free of the stupidity. I have been a lot of stupid in my life, and this stupidity realizing them, that epiphany, right, has brought me, thank you, infinite intelligence, has brought me to the understanding that free will is the real love. There's not love without free will. And free will can only exist because it feels good. So if their feeling good is not on the table, you literally don't have their free will. This is why I'm not interested to make anyone, like me, or I'm not interested in anything that is not free will. I had a friend that I usually would always talk to, and all of a sudden, it appeared that seeing me and my masculine face made him uncomfortable. And I didn't understand why that should be so. This is someone I thought we are friends, not just friends. I thought you enjoy, you know, my energy. Most times people don't know that it's not everybody I even talk to. So I thought the people that I talk to would know that how precious they are. Well, most people don't even see it that way. And it is just free will. You see, that is why there's no performing act with me. I'm not out to perform. I don't know how to do sarcasm, I guess, either. So if I'm not interested, I'm not interested. My ex tried to reach out to me this year after how many years? And she could feel the coldness of there's nothing there to connect to again because she has lost the chance to be able to connect when it wasn't important to her. And it's not like it was her fault that it wasn't important to her. She just had other priorities. And I can understand you have other priorities. My own priority is that I want my priority. Like I don't I'm not trying to force you to be who you're not. If you're not someone that read books naturally, I'm not trying to make you a book reader. That is kind of free will I'm looking for. I want it to be your nature. That you are just interested in what we exist within. Because the way I'm wired, there's this intensity of what we exist within my consciousness. That even when everything looks different circumstance wise, right? That intensity cannot be shaken from me. I am so aware that I can't be unaware in my actions, in my reasoning. And this unawareness that people want me to form is something that I cannot perform anymore. So Maurice, my friend, just wanted a friend that he can talk about girls with because I'm very good at that in time past, right? But even that became vague and empty to me. That didn't make any sense. So I don't have any guy friends. I can't be married and I'm telling my wife I want to hang out with guys. Which guys? Like what guys? That's the question. Because I have been in isolation for the longest time. The only guy I want to hang around with is myself. Now, you might say this is arrogancy, but I have been pushed into isolation. That is where I built the only guy I want to hang around with is myself. It is a result of experience. You might think it is arrogance or whatever you perceive it to be. It is just my free will. I love to be by myself. I'd rather be working my ass out, right? Working out every day than hanging out with anyone. And this is not like I'm arrogant. It's just my nature. I love love. Love is light. There's nothing more light than being by myself. It's the lightest I've seen. And so if your presence feels that light, you are more than an angel. You are magic energy itself. And I can't wait to harvest you right? That is how I feel. I don't have any celebrity, anyone that can exist in this earth presently that I am desiring to meet. As crazy as it looks like, anybody that feels they are worthy, it's wonderful that you feel people should want to meet you. But I don't want to meet anything that is not pure love. There's nothing freaking me out. There's nothing. Because everything is shit. Huge pile of shit. So some people can think there's something successful about existence that they are so proud of. And I'm just saying shit. So why would I not just prefer to be with myself? Don't. I'm being conversations where you're talking about shit. I'm like, so instead of me to be in a place where I'm giving this reaction, like, why don't I just leave my place? Leave my presence. Right? That's the whole point of I'm not getting what is successful in reality that people are feeling they are enjoying one particular thing when there is hell for some. Because the understanding that love is one cannot be shaken from my consciousness. It's so embedded within me that I'm wondering, why are you people so fascinated about what? Is it that you are blind to know that it is love you exist within? If you really understand it is love you exist within, there won't be anybody that can exist that will feel, I'm doing one thing better. Because there's nothing to write up about love right now. Everybody is saying if God is love, they want to beat him, they want because if you see why there's nothing to write about love. And there's now someone that is in one so-called whatever, thinking that I am rich, I am the elite. There's nothing elite about it if your brain is not even able to comprehend the love you exist with. There's so nothing. It's empty, it's vague, and it is the height of stupidity. The highest height of stupidity. It is equal to me eh? calling someone that does not see the value of me calling because it is the same stupidity, not caring to understand that love is always going to be oneness. So you can't exist within love and there is no oneness within love and you are successful. There can't be any success that is real. You are just, visualizing it and even that visualization should be questioned because who is teaching you that nonsense? That's the question. And you see, just because I'm this role does not mean that I will not smile at you and tell you, well done for being successful. Why? Because if you feel you're successful, you're valid. You're successful in what you feel you are successful in your own head, but not in love. Because if you're in love, you will know that there's no separation in love. And there won't be any reason for someone to think that putting up borders is even anything common sense. It will be like some of the most stupidest person in the whole world. Yes, you are the one that does not care to understand shit at all. That you exist within love. And love is oneness. Right? So that is much more I want to say about that. That is why free will is important. Free will makes the world oneness because it includes the feeling good of everything. So you might not like the fact that I'm too blunt because the truth is I can't sugarcoat. I say it as it is in spirit. It's not that I don't care about you to make you feel good. I'm actually trying to help you see that if you're feeling good is not love, it's just height of stupidity. I'm not excited about mundane things than seeing love everywhere in all realms of existence. That is why I'm wondering all those islands that were discovered that have different great statues and gold. if those civilizations were any intelligent, right, and they left all those things as trash, it means that there's really nothing golden about existence if it is not love. Don't you think? Right?